Hey everybody, thank you for stopping by my channel today. I'm about to show you guys a video of me making a keto friendly dinner. This definitely falls under the basic babe cooking part of my channel. Anyways, please stay tuned at the end. I'm going to be having a discussion about the keto diet and ways to do it cheaply. So please stay tuned. Hey guys, this is Lisa with Geek Girl Finds. I'm going to be cooking dinner with you guys, keto friendly dinner. But anyways, before we get into it, don't forget to please subscribe, hit that red button, please ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Also, put a like on this. We all like likes. Anyways, so what I'm making tonight is chicken breast. Not chicken breast, sorry, chicken thighs. This is a very cheap and easy keto diet, or especially for the dinner. We don't have a lot of money, and so we're having to do kind of keto on the cheap. And so anyways, this is a dinner that most people can afford while still adhering to your keto goal. So anyways, for me, and I'm also going to give you guys my counts on the carb manager so you can kind of see how my day ended up. Today ended up with my total amount of food eaten, just slightly over 1,200 calories and 10 grams of carbs, which I'm super proud of. Yesterday I did an 8-gram of carb day, so anytime I'm like 10 or under, I consider that a stellar day. But anyways, starting off with just canned spinach, doesn't have to be fresh. I'm just putting it in here. It is hot here in Texas. I'm not about to heat up the stovetop to do, cooking everything on the stovetop. So let me tilt this down a little bit. Y'all can see a little bit better. Possibly. Possibly. Okay. So I've got this in here. And what we're going to do is I want to drain this a little bit. Sorry, you're probably hearing Jason in the background. He's talking to his daughter. So I like to just try to get as much liquid out of there as possible. And I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. I'm pretty liberal with my teaspoons of cream cheese. I like cream cheese. So anyways, I'm going to put some seasoning in this. I like a little bit of paprika. I'm going to put some of this in Jason's too. Jason's just doing canned green beans. Cheap and easy, with a teaspoon and a half of real butter. Another seasoning I really like, I think it's only available in Texas, but it's Uncle Bob's Country Seasoned Salt. And that's pretty delicious. So yeah, basically the same seasonings, but green beans.
So on the 14th and 15th?
Okay. So now we're moving on to the chicken portion. In a minute, what I'm going to do with the sides, I'll put them in the microwave for about 1 minute to start getting them warm. And because the chicken's going to take like 20 to 25 minutes, I'll just let those sit in the microwave. And then as the chicken gets closer, I'll probably nuke them for like another 1.5 minutes, and then they'll be good to go. These are just easy sides. So here, chicken thighs. Great, because I have all that yummy fat, and I use the Bob's seasoning. I use a little bit of cayenne because I'm a spicy kind of gal. And a little bit of garlic powder.
Hold on 1 second.
And of course paprika. I mentioned before, it's my favorite new spice. So this is what everything looks like.
Does my face
so I'm going to put this, and that's that. So, but yeah, anyway, so I will catch up with you guys at the end of the meal, and, I have everything plated, and you'll see how everything turns out. Okay, so here's the chicken and the cream spinach, and it was so, so delicious. And here's going to be my macro counts for the day, for the entire day. And so you see I hit it 10 grams of carbs total net for the day, and just slightly over 1,200 calories. So it was definitely a good day. Okay, so I tried to record the final dinner and everything, but the lighting is so dark in my living room. I just wanted to hurry up and eat. I didn't have time to go get like the big light and all that stuff to record, but I did take some pictures. I will put them in the video along with my daily what do they call it, my macros from the day. I'm going to be inserting the pictures of everything I ate today. So, but anyways, kind of the point of the video is, and plus, oh my god, dinner was delicious. I'm so full. But the point of the video really is, I know there's a lot of keto specific channels out there, and everything is like, you know, they want you to eat, you know, organic and grass, you know, grain-fed chicken, and, you know, certain things are grass-fed beef. Not everybody can afford that, but you can still, on a budget, do keto very cheaply. I think our grocery bill is probably less now than it was before, when we had a more American type of diet, which is traditionally very high in carbs. So, I mean, chicken thighs are cheap. Chicken wings, the little drumettes, they're cheap. Usually people, they're spending like the big money on the chicken breast, which we will get those if they're on sale. And, you know, I know a lot of it is about the fresh. Sometimes we're just not able to afford like fresh spinach or whatever, and canned is the way to go. Just, you know, always read the ingredients. Like I like to say, read the back of the label on everything you get. Normally when I grocery shop, I do try to stay away from the inside aisles of the store. I try to hit produce first, and then I work my way around through meat department, dairy, you know, milk, cheese, you know, whatever else. The only things I go to the center aisles for the groceries at the grocery store might be nuts, like cashews or almonds or walnuts, which are very keto friendly, and canned goods. That's really it. And really the only canned goods that we can really do safely on keto is the canned green beans and the canned spinach, which is fine for me. I like both of them. It does get a little bit redundant here and there, so those are the nights we'll do, like, for a side, like the cauliflower mashed potatoes type deal. So, but I mean, all these things are very cheap, pretty easy to do, and these are, you could buy big packs of the meat and it could stretch through. And most meats now will say, like, if you go to a decent grocery store, you know, they'll guarantee that, you know, there's no antibiotics added to it or whatever. But the point is, on any budget you're on, you can most likely do this diet. Eggs are cheap. We do eggs all day long. Usually every 2 days I boil probably a dozen eggs. I send Jason off to work with that for breakfast. I peel them and put them in a baggie to go with a bunch of the pink salt. So, and string cheese isn't super expensive, and I only do maybe 2 of those a day. The Spanish manzanilla olives, I do those. Those are a great source of like some of the salts that I need, that really help out with the keto diet, and also a good source of fat. They're olives, hello, olive oil, and they're just delicious. So, those are kind of like my little treats throughout the day. But anyways, I mean, if anyone has any questions, I mean, there's ways around it. We have found ways around it. But yeah, like, we don't buy the really, what is it, like the like ground beef with the, you know, less fat. We buy everything with fat, you know, as opposed to before, when I went to the store, I'm like, oh, there's too much fat on that, I don't want to get it. Now I'm like, bring it to me. And a lot of the cheaper cuts are gonna have more fat, so it is very cost effective and it's very doable. So that's really the point. And you know me, it's a long and drawn out point. So like today I hit just barely over 1,200 calories, and you'll see on the pictures, you know, of what I ate. And one of my friends I was just texting with, she was like, her husband was like, Lisa has to be starving, you know. I'm like, no, I'm really full. I start off the day with the keto or bulletproof coffee with the MCT oil in it, and half or heavy whipping cream, and stevia in it, and it's delicious, and it keeps me really full. And now that we've incorporated the MCT into our diet, the MCT oil, I feel so much better. The coconut oil was great, and it was very affordable. And again, I wasn't fancy with that. I didn't buy, you know, some organic, you know, coconut oil from some fancy brand. I mean, if the Luann, you know, coconut oil, it's just coconut oil, has the same ingredient list, which is just coconut oil, that I see on everything else. So anyways, avocados, if you can get them on sale, they're cheap too. So anyways, but the point is, like, now that I've added the MCT oil, like, it really keeps me satisfied longer. And I've had days where lunchtime rolls around and I'm like, and my brain says, hey, look at your watch, it's time to eat. And I'm just like, I'm not starving. I'm okay. Now, if my stomach, if my stomach tummy starts growling, yes, I'm going to go get a quick snack, something, a boiled egg, something quick to pop in my mouth and just keep going. I'm not going to starve myself. Or, you know, put myself in a situation like that, you know, where I'm so uncomfortable, uncomfortably hungry, where when I've done that, I end up making really bad mistakes in the evening, and I either overeat, or all of a sudden I want carbs, and I want pizza, and I want all those things. So, you know, I've learned now, hey, Lisa, your stomach's growling. Eat something just, you know, really quick, and you'll be fine until dinner. So, you know, and it affects everyone differently, so whatever works for you. But the point is, this diet works. You can do it on the cheap. You know, I know I got discouraged when I was first researching the diet and looking at a lot of these channels that are on YouTube, and it was like, oh, and everything has to be this or that. And I'm like, I can't, you know, they were all like stuff you get at Whole Foods. Like, I can't afford to eat at Whole Foods, otherwise known as Whole Paycheck. You know, it's just not happening. So, but yeah, so if you are starting on this journey, or you've been on it, I just don't stress yourself out about it. I think part of the problem why most diets fail, not just keto, is I think people overthink everything. If you arm yourself with the basic facts, and what kind of fats you need to be getting in your body, like what nutrients you need, and what works for you, just dumb it down, make it simple. Our dinners are really, everything we eat is very, very simple. So, anyways, if you have any questions, please leave a message for me in the comments. And so you don't miss future videos, please hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye.